king is going home to get his throne. Muhammad Ali was born to do it. He's a prophet. He's going to be a fisherman for Elijah Muhammad. This is only a stop, look, and listen sign he's doing, fighting. This is God's act. We just actors in it. I think Muhammad is a prophet. How you going to beat God, son?
I'm going to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Rumble, young man, rumble.
Well, as I understand, I'm Cassius Marcellus Clay VI, and my great-great-grandfather was a Kentucky slave, and he was named after some great Kentuckian. Well, Cassius Marcellus Clay is a great name in Kentucky. And really, where he was from or where it was all originated, I couldn't tell you. But since I've reached a little fame in boxing, most people want to know where am I from and where did I get that name. But really, I haven't really checked on it. So I see that I'm going to have to go look, see what it's all about now that I'm getting a little interviews.
In this corner stands an entered apprentice into the squared circle, Cassius Clay. His two totems, the butterfly and the bee, symbolically represent the different stages of labor and transformation that he'll go through in and out of the ring. The bee, builder of the beehives, is one of nature's industrious master builders. The butterfly is a symbol of change and transformation, and it progresses through its three stages, from a caterpillar, into a cocoon, to a butterfly. The first stage of fighting is the fight against oneself, where you discipline yourself through training and exercise, and conquer your lower nature. Remember, Jacob fought an angel on Mount Peniel to become Israel, he who wrestles with God, Isis, Ra, and El, the three dimensions of oneself. Mastering this stage allows you to go out and square off against opponents. As Cassius Clay, his initial CC had the numeric value of 33, as C is the third letter of the alphabet. Like most greats, obtaining the number 33 prior to completing self-transformation and purpose. 33 symbolically represented his initiation in the cosmos prior to birth. At the age of 18, Cassius Clay won a gold medal in boxing at the 1960 Olympics in Rome. Shortly after, he would join the Nation of Islam and become Cassius X.
I'm experienced now, professional. Jaws been broke, been knocked down a couple times. Bad. Been chopping trees. I done something new for this fight. I done wrestled with an alligator. That's right. I have wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder in jail. That's bad. Only last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick. Fast. Last night, I cut the light off my bedroom, hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark. Fast. All of you chumps are gonna bow. All of you. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
I am the greatest.
Now, as Cassius X, he is an experienced boxer, a fellow of his craft. He murdered a rock, injured a stone, and hospitalized a brick. That is to say, he transformed the rough ashlar into the perfect ashlar. The second stage of fighting is the opponents you face inside the ring. So, at age 22, he won the heavyweight title by upsetting Sonny Liston. He declared himself the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Born January 17th, his zodiac sign was Capricorn, the sea goat, the Baphomet, or the Baphomet, the soul of immortal essence born into truth. Being initiated in the cosmos, the goat denotes the great architect of the universe. Thus, he was ready to square off with opponents, in and out of the ring. His name was soon changed to Muhammad Ali as he ascended to the next rung on the ladder.
It's an honorable name that was robbed from you 400 years ago. And Muhammad means one who's worthy of all praises and one who's praiseworthy. And Ali means the Most High. But clay only meant dirt with no ingredients. See? We who have been the slaves of the Master, who follow the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, are now free. So now that I'm free, now that I no longer belong to white people, now I want to be called, it's a disgrace, it's an insult to be called Cassius Clay, because I'm not white. I'm Muhammad Ali, I'm a black man. It's the name of our history, our ancestry. So now it's an honor, once coming into the knowledge of self, to be called by my own name. So now I'm free. So I love Muhammad Ali. It's my name.
I'm saying you talking about me about some draft, and all of you white boys are breaking your neck to get to Switzerland and Canada and London. I'm not going to help nobody get something my Negroes don't have. If I'm going to die, I'll die now, right here fighting you. If I want to die, you my enemy. My enemies are white people, not Viet Congs or Chinese or Japanese. You my opposer when I want freedom. You my opposer when I want justice. You my opposer when I want equality. You won't even stand up for me in America for my religious beliefs, and you want me to go somewhere and fight, but you won't even stand up for me here at home.
Islam, I self-law am master. Now, as Muhammad Ali, he was a master of his craft. At this stage, opponents and fights in the ring were easily conquered. He defeated his 3 ruffians. He is the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion, winning the title in 1964, 1974, and 1978. His 3 most famous fights in the ring were the Fight of the Century, the Thrilla in Manila, and the Rumble in the Jungle. But the third stage of fighting is focused on the opponents that you face outside of the ring. You see, the greatest fight, the biggest opponent that Ali faced, was the US government, when he refused to join the military draft at the age of 24. He was a conscientious objector, choosing the words of peace, Assalamu alaikum, over war. As a direct fruit of Islam, his consciousness ran deep in the roots of his people's struggles. His family tree of Islam consists of Elijah Muhammad, Clarence 13X, W.D. Muhammad, Malcolm X, Khalid Muhammad, and Louis Farrakhan. Ali was stripped of his titles, but he would eventually emerge victorious, beating the case in the Supreme Court in 1971 at the age of 29. But, as one fight ends, an even greater one begins. At the age of 42, he is confronted with his next opponent, Parkinson's disease. This Jubella slowed his speech and shook his body nervously, but his past mastery prepared him with all the tools he needed to defeat this challenger. At this point, he would become an ambassador traveling around the world. In 1985, he visited Israel to request the release of Muslim prisoners at a detainee camp. He fought for the liberation of Palestine and the end of famine in Sudan. In 1990, he traveled to Iraq and negotiated with Saddam Hussein to free 15 American hostages. Ali traveled to Afghanistan as the UN Messenger of Peace, and, in 1996, he was the light-bearer of the Olympic Games opening ceremony, as he stood most high, lighting the flame that illuminated the sky of the New Atlantis, the city of the Falcon and the Hawk. Muhammad stood firmly on his beliefs with discipline, which were rooted firmly as a Muslim. He stood firmly on his square. From Cassius Clay to Cassius X, then to Muhammad Ali, all represented transformation stages throughout his life, not just in the boxing ring. Outside the ring is where he was being the God that he was created to be, worthy of all praises, the Most High, the perfect man, the temple in man, or King Solomon's temple. As a grand chess master of humans, Ali dealt with the mind. An awakened consciousness is an elevation to greatness, the rise of the serpentine fire to the eye of the cat, from an infant challenger to being able to stand toe-to-toe with a god and become champion. The riddle of a master. In Arabic, Ali means the Most High, and is spelled, Ayin, Lam, Yod. Ali is a title of a noble master. Yod is the last letter of the Arabic alphabet. Lam is the 23rd letter of the Arabic alphabet, which was part of the prophecy spoken of by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Lam is a right angle, a reflection and rotation of the number 7. Ayin is the 18th letter of the Arabic alphabet, and it means I. The letters Ayin, Lam, Yod, or Ali, represent the 3 stages of becoming a master. In life, Ali traveled the Arabic path, and was so accepted by all men of noble birth. He transitioned on June 3, 2016 in Phoenix, Arizona, and, like the phoenix, the bird of light, his memory will regenerate and live forever. Peace go with you, brother.
In the end, besides being a lot of fun to be around and basically the universal soldier for our common humanity, I will always think of Muhammad as a truly free man of faith, because he is a free man of faith, sharing the gifts we all have. We should honor him by letting our gifts go among the world as he did. God bless you, my friend. Go in peace.